Well, hello, my fellow filthy reeking maggots. I hope you're doing well because I am, and today we are going to play two games. Both are free games, horror games, of course, and both are available on Steam this time. If I remember correctly, the second one is also available on itch.io. And if it's the case, I'll put all the links in the description below. The theme for today is bones and limbs and parts of the body, some body horror. And the first game we are going to play is named Fingerbones, and the second name is, I'm gonna try to pronounce it right? The missing parts of Maria Gwozdek. Gwozdek. I think it's Gwozdek. Listen, I did my best. I'm gonna pronounce it like that and hope that it's how you pronounce it. Anyway, how the name is pronounced is not really important. You know what's important? Are the games good? And that's we are going to check. Let's see the first game. So, Fingerbones. Like these. And like these. Okay. Fingerbones, a psychological horror game by David, I'm not gonna pronounce your name, I am sorry. Fingerbones is intended to be completed in a single sitting. I will do my best. And there is no save function. It is suggested that you set aside about half an hour to complete it. To exit, visit the door you started at. Use WSAD to move and the left mouse button to interact with the environment. Press escape to toggle this screen. Press E to invert the mouse. Why would I want to do that? Okay, anyway, let's go. And right off the bat, can I run? Not like that, not like that. Okay. My PC is... okay, I think that's the door I came from. So I am guessing that if I click on it, I will exit the game, so I won't do that. Oh, okay. I can't apparently run. So there's that, can't jump, just WSAD. That's interesting. Okay, the game is really pretty. Let me just... here, I'm feeling better. Okay, oh, is there... am I... okay. I'm not blocked. False alert. Is there anything interesting here? Oh, a knife. 2 knives. A note maybe? Yes, a note. It's my weekend to get catty, but I'm really not in the mood. I distracted her with the TV and came here to read. I couldn't interest myself in reading, so I tried to write. I couldn't write anything more than the usual handful of disconnected thoughts and theories. Medication didn't help, and divorce certainly didn't help. Because I am not depressed, I am enlightened. This is the result of 2 decades of scientific education and philosophical pondering. This is the price of knowledge. Again, I must admit I have no idea what to do. Like, I don't know the story, I don't know the goal of the game, if there is even one. I didn't read shit. Can I open the drawers? No, I cannot. Okay. Oh, another note. It appears to be a page from a manuscript. Pop morality is too reliant on emotion and not reliant enough on rational thought. If morality must be determined, and I maintain that it is a farce, it should not be determined by feelings. Feelings are nebulous, subjective, and changeable. Rather, it should be determined by thinking. Thinking is also subjective and can also be changed. The actions of a natural creature are natural and thus moral, unless a concrete scientific reason can be given to prove them as immoral. Okay. Why are there these if I can't open any? What's the point? But yeah, oh, hey, hello. Haha. Nice. What was I saying? Yeah, it sounds like the kind of guy who says, well, in nature, a lion kill other lions, so it's okay if a human kills another human. And another note. I don't know why I'd use my daughter's name as the lock code in my survival bunker, but whatever keeps her happy, I suppose. She's like her mother, a delicate, fragile version of her mother. Damn her. Okay, but what now? I feel like there is something to do with that. What did I miss? When I was 15 years old, I lost my virginity. Good for you! I shook uncontrollably the entire time. I felt that same primal excitement yesterday night in the cellar. Okay. So I guess I'm supposed to find all the notes to uncover the story, maybe? That's her name, right? Her name is Katie, right? Wait. You know my daughter's name? Okay. Did I? What is happening? Oh. Didn't see all that. That's loud. Yes. 𝕾𝖎𝖕𝖎𝖕. 𝕾𝖎𝖕𝖎𝖕. 𝕾𝖎𝖕𝖕𝖎𝖕. 𝕾𝖎𝖕𝖕𝖎𝖕. Like that. Contraried? I guess that's the word. Also, I would like to know what is making this noise. That was that. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. It finally happened. The whole world is a chaos of thunder and screams. And when the ashes settle, we will all be wild animals again. I am ecstatic beyond words. I haven't been able to reach Lynn for several days. And she's probably dead for all I know or care. But Caddy was here when it started, and I have no idea what to do with her. Most of the town is dead. Katie and I only survived because we went to the bunker. Perhaps this is what I've needed. Freedom from only irrational rules and inane social values. Just pure, beautiful survival. Oh yeah. Okay, so you're just more or less a walking simulator. You just explore and read notes. Oh, note here. Hello. Can you let me read you, please? I can't read it. Okay. I boxed up everything that isn't practical and useful. I burned all the books that weren't for scientific edification. I'd like to store the boxes in the cellar, but I can't get them down the ladder by myself. I just piled them up near the hatch. The blood would probably ruin them anyway. What blood? What blood? I don't like blood. And why can't I read this one? Okay, it's locked. And this is locked too? Are you kidding me? Okay. So we had another name, right? So maybe... Again, I can't run and I don't like that. I'm getting bored if I can't run. No? Still closed. What about you? Still unable to be reached. Great. It's dark. Oh god, and it's dusty. I don't want to go. There's blood. Okay. Perfectly normal. She remembered Father's Day and drew me a picture. I don't understand her. She's just like her mother. She wants to waste time drawing pictures, and we're barely able to find enough food to survive. I turned her crayons into candles. We need more candles in case the generator goes out again, and it helps break up the monotony. I yearn for the excitement of those first weeks. Okay, dude, okay. Sounds very nice to be with you. There are things I've wanted to do for years. Desires I've kept locked in the back of my unconsciousness. I don't like where this is going. It's been nearly a year since I've seen a woman, and now I realize there's no practical reason to keep those desires locked up anymore. Yes, please, go jerk yourself off. You can just, do it yourself. You don't have to do inside a woman. Oh my god, I feel like I am not going to like the ending. Plus the cries of the daughter. How old was she again? Let me guess, locked? Locked. There's a lot of saws and hammers and everything. A lot of tools here. I changed the storage room code to something I can easily remember. And why the rest of the word is missing. Good. N-N-Y. Could it be lean backward? N-N-Y-L. I'm gonna try. We'll see. I really did not expect whatever. But I still can't read this one, and it's really bothering me a lot. Ah, I get it. The tool room has been her name for years now, and I can't bring myself to change it. It was just to tell me that this code was lean for real. I'm such a boss. It's gonna close behind me, right? Making a big noise, right? Can I close it? Oh. I am a bag of DNA and I exist to make more of myself. I married and produced a daughter because my genes demand reproduction. No, it's your dick, not your genes. I wrote books and created because creativity served a survival advantage to my ancient ape ancestors. I built this place, took refuge in it, and spent hours thinking up silly little artificial laws to live by because my forefathers built cities and societies to allow time and peace to reproduce and to protect their genes. Dreams, loves, opinions, desires, beauty, innocence, figments of our collective primordial imagination, fleeting electrical signals that fire across our synapses for a pointless moment in time. What a lot of words to say I want to fuck my daughter. They used to serve a purpose, and now they are needless confusion. And here I am, the last man on earth, for all I know, ready to be freed from them. Yeah, sure, dude, sure. Okay, the trapdoor, I guess. Oh, maybe the one upstairs? Come on! Ah. The 𝕾𝖆𝖊𝖕 is a bit... Hey, the cellar is freedom. Yes, indeed, but what can I do about it? The cellar is freedom. Oh. Wait, let me try something. So, did it do anything here? No. So, let's go. Downstairs. If I guessed it right, I'm gonna be so proud. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Oh. I'm coming. I'm gonna deliver you. I am not your dad. I'm gonna help. There's only enough food for one, so she's going to die anyway, and I'm free now. Freedom. It took the end of all humanity for me to find freedom. Good for you! Please, 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 no jump scares. Please, no jump scare. Please, please, no jump scare. I'm sorry, my baby girl rats are having fun, I guess. They are excited, so they make a lot of noises. It seems to have been torn from a dairy. She finally died last night. I don't know whether from starvation, dehydration, or blood loss. I threw her body into the woods. Her fingers, my anti-religious artifacts, my testaments to moral and intellectual freedom, are locked in the safe upstairs. Just why you said there's only food for one? Why? I mean, apparently you kind of wanted to... I'm gonna say it. You wanted to fuck your daughter. Maybe now that she's dead, at least you can eat her. So she can be useful, you know. It's still a food that you can eat. So if you're such into primal survival and fuck the rules and morality and whatever, why toss her in the woods? Why not just eat her? I am content in the knowledge that I haven't done anything wrong. Well, you spoiled the food. The father didn't know why he'd come back after all these years, starving and tired. He just wanted to see the cellar one last time. With one last flicker, the flashlight died, and he was left in the pitch black. He sat down on the cold floor and closed his eyes. Wait, no, you could still hear her. Fuck! I couldn't read the last two lines. Ah, shit. but okay. No, I don't know. I don't know if he did something with his daughter or not. I'm not sure, but I think he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Anyway, let's forget about that and play the second game. The missing part of Maria Gwozdek. You again? What do you want? It reminds me of the demon from Insidious. So what do you want? Tell me everything from the beginning. Remember what happened to you, who brought you there. Come closer to me, I am leaving. Oh, I can't click on remember what happened, so tell me everything from the beginning. Sometimes I wonder what my life would be like if I had never met him. Would I still be alive, and would it be a bad thing if I wouldn't? Okay. February 13th. Maria, how are you feeling? Yes, I like when I am the one who chooses when to pass to the next dialogue. Awesome. Edita, I am much better now, darling. Don't you worry, the nurse is really nice too. Will you come and visit me soon? I promise I will, Mom, as soon as I can. Good. How is work? Okay, I mean, it's kind of chaotic at the moment, but it's going well. I am so glad to hear that. Oh, it's medication time, dear. I have to go. Sorry. Okay, Mom. I'll call you tomorrow. Bye. I love you. I was laid off 2 months ago, and I can't bring myself to tell my mother. I can't ask her for money, as she's barely able to support herself, what with her illness. And I'm afraid the worry could make her worse. My landlord told me to pack my stuff and move out by the end of the week, which means the day after tomorrow. I haven't been able to bring myself to start packing though. I've been to about a dozen job interviews since I got the sack. What if I get a call? I know it's foolish, of course, but I keep hoping. I don't have anywhere to go either. I suppose I might be able to crash for a few nights at my elder sister Carolina's place in Columbus. Both Carolina and her husband Albert are just too successful who tolerate a miserable piece of shit like me for long though. Oh no. Then I can go to my mom's place in Martinsburg. It's been vacant since she was hospitalized. The problem is, if I couldn't find a job in Charleston, what are the chances of me getting one in Martinsburg? And how do I tell Mom? Fuck, why did I have to come to this? What am I supposed to do? Good, can I can't save the game. Oh, I love it. Check the answering machine. Gwozdek, go to bed. Check the answering machine. Carolina, oh, she's pretty. Hi, Maria. Did you call? I'm sorry, we took Doc to see your movie. If it was about money, though, I mean, I'm sorry, but we really can't help you right now. And you really should learn to manage by yourself. Let me know if you hear back from Walmart or whoever. Bye! Hey, this! Wow, sisterly love and support at its most touching. I think I'm glad you weren't there when I called. What do I do now? No new messages. Okay, go to bed. That's what I really should do. If I don't go to bed soon, I will start to get hungry and the fridge is nearly empty. But I don't feel like sleeping yet. Maybe I should get some fresh air before sleep. Go outside then. Yeah, I could do with a breath of fresh air. Figuratively for the most part, but some literal fresh air wouldn't hurt either. I put on my boots and slid into my coat, then walk out of the apartment and take the elevator to the first floor. Wow, the street is chilly and eerily quiet, with only the dull rumble of distant traffic to remind that the city is still in motion. Most of the light seems to come from the condo's windows. I feel both uneasy and glad that there are no people inside. I start walking. Doesn't matter where. I try not to think about anything, just absorb the starless void of the night. Oh, it's the night? Okay. I hear a strange sound behind me, like gigantic wings flapping. I turn around, but I see nothing. But then, when I turn back again, what is it? Oh, so they never called you back, the landlord. Where the hell did this guy come from? And is it even a guy? Not Cyber Dynamics, not London Sports, not 𝕮𝖆𝖊𝖕, not even Walmart. This city just doesn't need you. Who the fuck are you and what do you want? I am Orin, and I want to offer you a deal. No thanks, please find somebody else. Find somebody else, it could be anyone else out there. I can help you get a job, Cyber Dynamics. You want them to get back to you and offer you work? I can arrange that. Are you stalking me? How does that deal of yours work? First of all, are you stalking me? You know way too much about my life. Don't be paranoid. Yeah, no, nothing to worry about. You need help, and I am offering it to you. Yeah, you look so kind and generous. Is that supposed to be an answer? Listen, you have no job, you're nearly out of money, and you'll soon have nowhere to go. I am offering you a deal that can change all that. How does that deal of yours work? Good. Now you want to hear about it. The deal is that I grant your wishes. Great. Now I'm talking to a freaking fairy. You got it. We sign a contract and I grant you your wishes in return for your organs. My what? Organs, body parts. Say I give you the job at Cyber Dynamics and you give me an ear or an eye. Get the fuck away from me, you sick fuck. I start running away. Is that nut job chasing me? I don't dare look back. Panting, I open the condo door and rush to the elevator. I press the elevator button repeatedly, glancing back to see if he has followed me. When the elevator finally arrives, I jump in and press 4. I dart across the hallway to my door. There is some kind of nut slipped under it. I grab it, get inside the apartment, and lock the door behind me. I'm grasping. Should I call the police? Should I call Carolina? What exactly was that? I'm so confused. I noticed the note I am still holding in my trembling hand. Contract. I hereby agree to have my wishes granted in exchange for one organ or body part per wish. For my first wish, I agree to part with my fill in the blank to initiate the contract. The rest of the page is filled with tiny letters describing the terms of the deal. Okay. Holy fuck, the bastard knows where I live. I tear the contract in 4 and throw it in the bin. Sorry for the mic abuse. I really should call the police. Instead, I start crying. Honestly, it didn't... Did he do something illegal? Because, you know, black market and all, but... technically... it just proposed. And he asked if you were okay with it, so... is it illegal? What have I done to deserve this? I've got no money and no job. My mother's in hospital. My sister doesn't give a fuck about me. And now some psycho is stalking me. God, do you hear me? Why me? Why? With my whole body shaking, I crawl to bed. I am sobbing so hard I can't breathe. This is so damn cruel. If this fucker wants to cut my ear off, let him get in and just fucking do it. I don't care anymore. I put my head under the pillow and try to calm down. But the sobbing just won't go away. My throat is burning now. My body is drained of strength. I don't know why I'm getting so worked up by this game. I get off the bed and sit on the floor next to the bin. An organ for a wish, she said. I fish the torn contract out and put the pieces together. I reach for the table and grab a pencil, then I write in. I agree to part with my eye or ear. Honestly, I would start with a finger or toe. Like, who gives a fuck about toes? I think you can spare 3 or 4. But I'm gonna start with ear. Because technically, the ear, like if you cut just that, you won't become deaf. So I think ear is great. It doesn't look like she has glasses. So ear is great. I leave the contract on the floor and go back to bed. Fuck all this. I really need to sleep. What? I'm sorry, what? July 67? I'm guessing this is the year, right? We were in February. So we skipped a lot of days, even months, maybe even years. I don't know. I'm lost. The room is huge and empty. There is no furniture, no windows, and strangely, no door. All there is a vast space between 4 common walls. I hear what sounds like muffled voices coming from the outside. I call out, but I can barely hear my own voice. The room seems to absorb every sound. My steps are silent as I go from one wall to another, looking for a way out. Suddenly, I sense another presence in the room. I turn around and I see a dark figure with glowing green eyes. Before I can react, the figure reaches for my head and tears my ear off. The room swallows my scream. Okay. When I wake up, it's bright outside. I'm in bed. I'm still in my boots. And something hurts in my head. The phone is ringing. Did Carolina decide to show me some mercy, I pick up the receiver. Hello? Hey, she still have both ears. Hello, is this Maria Gwozdek? Yes. This is Mark from Cyber Dynamics. You had an interview with us in January for a position in the sales department. We have reviewed many applications and considered you to be the most suitable candidate for the position. Are you still interested in the job? Yes, absolutely. When do I start? We are waiting for you tomorrow at 9. Do you remember the address? I do. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Yes, see you. I cannot believe this is happening. Cyber Dynamics was probably the most competitive vacancy I've applied for, and I thought the interview didn't go that well. Who cares, though? I've got a job there. Take that, fuckers. Sorry. I always go too far. I start to cry tears of joy, the receiver still pressed against my ear. Then I realize the receiver is pressing directly to my skull. Suddenly, I remember last night. I rush to the bathroom and look in the mirror. One of my ears is missing. I don't hear from Orin again and cannot seem to find the contract anywhere. When Carolina learns that I got a job, she transfers $1,000 to my account so that I can pay my rent. Oh yes, oh la la, oh, know that you have a job. Yes, I'm going to give you money. What a fucking bitch. What a fucking bitch. I am able to pay her back the following month. Now that I have a proper job, my sister suddenly seems to like me. She invites me to her place in Columbus every now and then, and even Albert seems friendly enough. I grow long hair to cover my missing ear. I still feel uncomfortable in public, but I learn to manage it. I even find a boyfriend. His name is Tim. He's a manager at Mendes. I can't say I don't enjoy this new life, but I do feel incomplete without my ear, and I keep seeing dreams of the Carmine room. Do we say Carmine? I don't know. I think in English it's Carmine. Omar. Who's Omar? Hi Maria, are you busy tomorrow evening? I need you here at 6. I'll be there, boss. Actually, tomorrow evening is tricky. I'll be there. Okay, I'll be there. Excellent, bye now. I put down the receiver and out of the corner of my eye, I see Tim glaring at me. Let me guess, no movies tomorrow because you're letting Omar exploit you again? Tim, it's not like that. Okay, calm the fuck down. She has a job. A dream fucking job. Calm down. I don't understand it, Maya. Do you love work so much? Do you actually care about anything else? Or is it Omar? You'd rather spend time with him than me. Tim, this is ridiculous. You know what's ridiculous, Maya? The way he uses you. You'd let that old bastard call you up at 3 in the morning and order you to deliver him a pizza. You'd crawl to him. What are you? His dog? Why are you talking to me like this? Do you hate me so much? Is it because I have one ear? No, it's not. Oh, for fuck's sake, quit playing that card. You know what, Maya? I'm sick of this. You don't know what you want in life, and I don't want to spend my life trying to fix it. I'm leaving. I watch Tim out of the apartment. I'm angry and desperate and confused. I don't call after him, either to try to stop him or to say he's left his umbrella behind. I go to the kitchen and pour myself a whiskey. This should stop the shaking. Okay, I need something to do. Watch TV. I try watching an episode of Family Guy to distract myself, but I can't focus. Then I switch to the news. It's the usual deal. War and terrorism and cataclysms and crisis. I can't say I care much today. Neither does a music video by The Strokes have much of a soothing effect. Fuck this, I'm not working. I turn the TV off. I decide to take a walk to get my mind off of what's happened. It's sunny outside, but I take my umbrella just in case. In West Virginia, you never know when it will start raining. As I walk out of my apartment and lock the door behind me, I hear a strange sound coming from the elevator. I turn around. Long time no see, Maria. I instantly know who this is. I thought you were a man. Why are you here? To fulfill your wish? You already did. I don't have any further wishes. You didn't read the term of the deal, did you? It's a lifelong contract. Every time you make a wish, I'll make it come true. I like that. But I didn't make any new wishes. Just a few minutes ago, didn't you say, I wish I could understand what it feels like? What? You can't possibly mean that. I will make your friend Timothy understand what it feels like to be missing a body part. And you will give me a body part to fulfill your wish. So he ends up with 2 body parts. That sounds like a lose-win situation, win for him. Both Maria and Tim lose a part and he has 2. That's not a good deal. You can't do this. Please don't do this to him. You can't do this. Not only I can do this, it is my obligation under the terms of our contract, Maria. So which body part will you give me in return? An arm or a leg? None. I won't give you anything. Fuck off. Would you rather I decide what to take? I could take your heart, you know. I start sobbing. Now it's getting interesting because I have 𝖊𝖒𝖊𝖈𝖔𝖓, which means I have a phobia of MQGs. And I feel like this game is not going to end great for me. You know what I mean? I'm starting to stress. Let's say an arm, like your non-dominant arm, I think would be the least troubling, I guess. Take my arm, but can you please leave Tim alone? I beg you, just take my arm. Don't hurt him. It's too late, Maria. Be careful what you wish for. I collapse on my knees as Owen walks away, calls the elevator and disappears. I press my head against the wall. I hear a door open behind me, and an old woman walks past me towards the elevator, staring at me as she does. I don't care. I'm done for energy drinks that night to keep myself from sleep. I'm afraid from falling asleep and waking up without a limb. But even more so, I don't want anything to happen to Tim. Yeah, I think it's too late. I consider calling him, but what can I say? Be careful, there is a magical creature who wants to take away your body parts. And even if I do want him, can that really stop Orin? By sunrise, I can't resist sleep anymore. I turn on my stereo and crank up the volume, but I still fall asleep in my chair minutes later. Okay, July 67 again. I find myself in the carmine room again. It seems to have gotten bigger. There is still no door to be found. I notice something on the opposite wall. A window. This could be my way out. I rush to the window. My steps are, as always, soundless. But when I get close, I realize it is only a painting. In the painting, a group of children are playing on the seashore under a bright blue sky. Could there be something behind the painting? I carefully remove the frame from the wall and discover a big square hole it has concealed. Suddenly, a long black arm emerges from the hole. I scream and back away, but the arm is so long and so quick. It grabs my arm and starts pulling at it, tearing it away. I feel my tendons snap and my muscles tear with a horrible sound. My mouth fills with blood. Is blood? Why, the wall are this color? Just before I lose my senses, I notice a pair of devilish green eyes staring at me from the inside of the hole. The following day, I wake up with a prosthetic where my arm used to be. It doesn't really hurt, but as soon as I see it, I vomit. I can understand that. Honestly, it doesn't hurt. And you wake up with a prosthetic. It could be a worse deal than that. You could feel the pain all the way, like be in pain all the time and not have prosthetic or anything, so it's not that bad, you know? That same day I learned that Tim got a drunken fight in a bar and was stabbed in the eye. They removed his eye and replaced it with a prosthetic. I visit Tim in the hospital, but he tells me to get out. He seems to blame me for what happened. Of course, he has no idea how right he is. I wonder if I chose the eye for myself, would he missing an ear or not? I tell everyone I had developed an infection and had to have my arm amputated. Carolina doesn't seem to believe me. I think she suspects it might have had something to do with Tim. I guess she thinks he was violent or something, but she never really says anything. Oma transfers me to a less physically demanding job. The money is still good though. In fact, technically speaking, he has given me a promotion. Out of pity, of course. I am disgusted with myself for accepting it, but I couldn't afford to refuse. Mother is ailing, and her prognosis isn't good. She has almost lost her sight. I come to visit as much as I can, but I never tell her about my lost limb. I start avoiding people, limiting my social interactions to my family and my workplace. I feel exposed with my prosthetic, even though I camouflage it well. I almost cherish my phantom pains as they remind me of the time I was more complete. Nightmares of the carmine room become more frequent. There is never a way out. Hey dear. I hate it. I hate it. Hi Carolina and hi Albert. Albert rushes into the hallway and helps me take off my coat. I am still adapting to my prosthetic arm, and putting on and taking off clothes is something of a pain. Today it is a pain quite literally, as I've had unusually bad phantom pains since the morning. I try to hide it though. Thank you, Albert. No problem. Sorry, I better not leave the stove for long. Albert disappears into the kitchen. So, how is Mom doing? I went to South Carolina to visit Mom yesterday. No improvement. The doctor told me, that we shouldn't be too hopeful. I see. I'll go see her next week. Can I help in the kitchen? Where's 𝕾𝖊𝖐 and who is 𝕾𝖊𝖐? Is it a dog? Their child? So where's the birthday boy? He's in the living room playing on this PC. It's their child. Will you keep him company for a few minutes while we finish up in the kitchen? His friends will be here soon. You save me from them then? I promise. It's Duck's 6th birthday today and he's having a party. What kind of name is Duck? Carolina has invited me even though she knows I'm terrible with kids. I guess it's just because I haven't visited for a while. She asked me to stay the night, as I usually do when I come over. I walk into the living room. Duck notices me and pauses his game. Hi there, Duck. Happy birthday. Hi, Maria. Did you bring me a present? Sure did, but you'll have to wait for the party to start to find out what it is. Okay, Dad told me to think of a wish to make. Did you think of one? Yes, but I can't tell you. I had many wishes, but I chose the most important. What's your most important wish? Duck is blissfully unaware how uncomfortable a territory this is for me. I don't know, Duck. I have too many. But if you had only one you could ask for, what would it be? It's hard to say off the top of my head. I need to think about it. Come on, everybody has a wish. Tell me yours. Please, it's my birthday. Duck's always like this. Whenever things don't go his way, he makes a scene. He may be right, though. I can't run away from my wishes forever. Or can I? There are so many things I want to happen, but am I ready to pay the price? What's your number one wish? That's interesting. To have my missing parts back, for my mother to get better, to break a contract I signed a while ago. I don't have any wishes. That's fucking interesting. Yeah. I don't know if I should choose the first one or this one. I don't know. Have my missing parts back. Let's see. I thought you'd say that. Would be nice if it came true. Thanks, I guess. Okay, now it's done. I made another wish despite promising myself never to do that again. And I know what's going to follow. I wonder if Owen has followed me to Ohio or if he will wait for me to return to West Virginia. West Virginia! We chat with Duck a little more. Just before we've run out of things to talk about, two of his friends arrive. Their mothers joins Albert and Carolina in the kitchen, and I decide to follow suit. But before that, I need to use the bathroom. I walked to the bathroom. Using the bathroom has become a challenge with this arm bath I've learned to manage. When I flush, I hear the doorbell ring. Another one of Duck's friends must have arrived. I wash my hands. Wash your hand? Then lean against the wall for a few moments. The phantom arm is killing me. Just another moment. Okay, I walk out of the bathroom. Hi, Maria. Oh my god, is it? Oh, and who else? You made a wish, and I'm here to grant it. We don't have much time though. What will you give me in return? A kidney, perhaps? A lung? Technically, you can live with one kidney or just one lung. But I feel like the kidney is gonna be the less, the one with less impact. Like if your other kidney decides to fail, of course, it's gonna suck. But if both your kidneys are perfectly healthy, you can live with just one of them. So, kidney, easy choice. Take my kidney, but will you really give me back my ear and arm? Of course. Have I ever let you down? Fuck you, Orin. Okay, let's get this party started. Carolina comes out of the kitchen carrying a tray with food. Albert is behind her with the birthday cake. Neither of them seem to notice anything strange about Orin's presence. What are you two whispering about in the hallway? Come to the dining room with us. I wonder what's gonna happen. Maybe, like, she's gonna have her parts back, but not in the way she'd like. I came in the Carmine room. The voices coming from the outside seem to have gotten louder. They sound worried. I can almost make out the words, but not quite. I look around. To my disbelief, I notice a door in the far corner. The door is ajar, and I see light coming from the outside. This is my chance to escape. I rush to the door. I stumble and fall on the floor. The floorboards are sticky and emit a foul smell. Is it something under the floor? I get up and make for the door. The voices are almost clear now. I can smell the fresh air coming from the outside. I feel the stray threads of the wind touch my hair. A dark figure appears in the doorway, obscuring all light and muffling the voices. The emerald green eyes stare at me with a cold indifference. I back away, expecting the creature to attack me. Instead, it lingers in the doorway and then leaves, closing the door behind it. The door makes no sound, but I sense the lock turn. The door vanishes. I rush to the wall where the door was a moment ago, but there is no trace of the exit now. The voices outside are muffled now, and no light sweeps through. I bang my fist against the wall again and again until my bones snap and my hands start bleeding. But the wall is cold and solid. The carmine surface absorbs my blood. I wake up in the early hours of the morning and know that my ear and my arm are back where they used to be. I do feel a strange hollowness inside, though. I live quietly while everybody is still sleeping. Later that day, I go to the hospital. The doctor confirms one of my kidneys is missing. She assures me this does not pose a threat to my life and seems to believe I was born that way. Told you. The missing kidney indeed has little effect on my life. I have to follow a stricter diet, but other than that, my life does not change much. I do feel painfully incomplete, however. I'm glad to have my ear and arm back, but they feel fake somehow, like a very realistic prosthetic. My mother dies the following month. I feel bad for not asking Orin to heal her. Carolina and I grow distant again. My sister seems wary of me and does not seem to believe my explanation that my ear and arm has been restored thanks to experimental surgery. Yeah, I can see why. You could have said it was like a... what's the word? A limb transplant. You could have said it was a limb transplant. She surely has some crazy theory of her own, but it certainly can beat the insane reality of my situation. I ran into Tim in the street the other day. He's drunk and unshaven, and he does not seem to recognize me. I quit my job in cyber dynamics and moved to Columbia, South Carolina, I think. I'm able to find a job there and rent a studio apartment near the river. I enjoy the fact that, I guess, nobody there knows me and I don't know anybody, and intend to keep it that way. I keep seeing dreams of the Carmine room, but I almost learn to accept them. Even when I am dreaming, I know there is no way out of the room. I decide not to make another wish ever again. And this time I better not give in. Oh. Okay, this is how it ends. Oh, I guess one of the ends, because I am pretty sure it has multiple endings. I guess it's not useful to say that I loved this last game. Let's talk about the first game to begin with. Fingerbones. I don't know what to say. I kind of liked it. It's original in the fact that not every game has the balls to do something about incest and a father wanting to have sex with his daughter. So it has some balls, and I have to give it that. Plus it's really pretty. It's pretty. At least the first room we enter is really pretty. The lighting and the little dust, that was amazing. Honestly, pleasantly surprised. It was really pretty to look at. What can I add? It's not very clear what the story is. Are we the father? Are we someone exterior? Visiting the bunker? What's happening? What's the goal? What's the story? I am a little bit confused by that. But otherwise, it's an okay game. I am very proud of myself for figuring out the codes. I know, they were pretty easy, but that the two last one, the lean backward and freedom, I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm usually super dumb when it comes to that, so let me have that, okay? And I didn't had the time to read the whole paragraph before the end of the game, before the end closes, or before it fades to black. So I can't give it my honest review because I didn't see the last two sentences. Maybe it would have explained everything. Who knows? I don't. And that's the problem. but it's still a pretty original game. I liked it. A little puzzles, that's great, and a subject that not everybody is brave enough to create a game talking about that, so it's okay with me. It's okay. And now the second game. Oh, it was fucking awesome. And I will play it on my free time because I want to see all the options. Like, I will start with take one of my eye, then take one of my leg, you know. I will do it. And I would advise that you do it too. You should really do it, because if you're like me, maybe you are the complete opposite and you hated both games I played. But if you liked my gameplay of this second game, please play it yourself. It's free, it's pretty short, and it looks amazing. I loved it. It's original. The concepts, the art style, everything is great. The plot is awesome. Everything is awesome. That was a good fucking day. Damn, I am so happy today. I'm really happy. I have played 2 very good games, and I've discovered one game that I'm going to play again just to see all the endings, all the possibilities. Anyway, this is the end of the video, so please, my fellow filthy raking maggots, do not forget to not like this video, not leave a comment, not subscribe to me, not share this video, and